Motherhood is getting rebound up while Pluto is retrograde this year. And this is due to the dark moon being in Scorpio right now. The dark moon's going to be in Scorpio until we have the new moon in Sagittarius later in this year. That's when the dark moon will also shift into Sagittarius. That'll be December 19th and 20th. Don't quote me on the exact time, but it's going to be around that. And then Pluto is retrograde until October 13th. So while Pluto is retrograde, and we still have the dark moon in Scorpio, which the dark moon has to do with the mothers, the mother wounds, the hidden mothers, the power of the mothers that we don't really talk about, but they are sure there, and they rule things with or without care. I also think it's kind of interesting that we have the dark moon in Scorpio, because when I'm looking at hierarchical structures within an astrological space, if this is the underworld where Pluto is, and then we come up and we have like the human realm, the underworld, and then underneath of that is where we have the dark moon. So the dark moon shadows already influence what's going on in the underworld. So now those shadows have kind of risen into the underworld, and the underworld has gone down into them. They're more in union because of that. And Pluto retrograde is about the undoings, the unbindings. So motherhood is getting rebound up. The mothers that you associate with, your relationship with the mothers. Could be mothers in your life. It could be your relationship with motherhood. It could be that there's mothers in your practice and that's changing, like those relationships are changing. It could be that there's going to be a focus on healing within the mother wound space so that you could feel a little bit more freed up from the stuff that's been going on. Redefining what motherhood is, redefining also your power of the feminine shadow, like getting unbound from maybe unhealthy definitions or practices that haven't really been in your best interest, but it's gotten you this far. Sometimes things get us to a point and then we realize that we need to change. So some of that's going to be going on with the shadows of the dark moon up until, again, we get to the Pluto retrograde going direct October 13th. Non-ironically, in my practice at least, 13 is a day of the mothers. The number 13 is a mother number. So the fact that we have Pluto going direct on the 13th is so classic. Like, good job, Pluto. Thank you for that. Sort of ridiculous. I feel like the planets, like, every once in a while with their timing of things, I feel like they have jokes, you know? And I feel like that's one of them. So silly. So however you relate to the mothers and however you relate to the practice of the mother, however you relate to the mother wound and the healing of that, also the dark feminine, the shadow feminine, and the magic powers, the dark truths that are kind of hidden secrets in that space. We're getting out of contracts. We're getting out of contracts. Thank God. What did you sign up for that has to do with the mothers that you don't want anything to do with anymore? Give it some time. This Pluto retrograde, not me stuttering, dear God. This Pluto retrograde is bringing through the changes when it comes to your relationships with the contracts of mother. So if you're looking to start a new contract of motherhood and your relationship to what the mothers are and the dark feminine, it's a great time to define that. It's a great time to work with that. Get the old out, usher in the new, and let the mothers do what they do. Let them come in and mother you. That's what they do, you know? True. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep up your brew. Keep doing what you need to do. Enjoy the rebindings of contracts and exchanges when it comes to mother and motherhood. And hopefully it's good. Sometimes with the dark moon in Scorpio, it's a little bit extra stingy, you know? So hopefully it's good. Any of the stuff that has been extra stingy that you don't really want around you anymore, hopefully you're able to kick it out the door. Goodbye. Talk to you never. It's clever to be of never, you know? Okay. Keep up the brew. Keep doing what you do. I will too. And I'll talk to you soon.